what's going on? You are tuned into Kick 'em Pick 'em Gambling Show brought to you by TwoFootTalk. I'm your host. They call me Young Leg. Flamengo plus 125 on the money line. Game just kicked off. It is the preseason. They're playing Bangu, newly promoted side. And
it's the preseason already for Brazil. The season just ended 2
They
weeks
don't have
ago.
a preseason. They have like a preseason tournament where they just split like each team into like 6 different Brazilian leagues.
The Copa Libertadores final was like a week and a half ago.
It was like a month ago now. We have the Brazil Alagoas preseason competition, Brazil Baiona Carioca, which is what I'm betting in right now with Flamengo, Cearense, Gaucho, Marense Paulista, Potiguar. So there's a bunch of them. Like Palmeiras just played Santos. You think I'm not taking Palmeiras on a plus sign against Santos without Neymar? Fuck out of here. All right, guys. Also, Mr. BurrOaks. Hello, fellas. Nice to see you again. What's going on? We got Mr. BurrOaks. Oaks, what it do, bro?
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, what it do? We were just crashed. We were just yelling about Madrid for like 10 minutes before the show. That's definitely going to spill in to the show. Lots to talk about there. Xabi Alonso just seems kind of like a bitch, bro. I'm not
Whoa. I didn't even get the fuck yous yet.
So yeah.
All right, fuck yous.
Xabi Alonso seems like a bitch.
Not great.
Right. I was telling Leg before the show, like, bro, you played here. Like, you know what it is at Madrid. Like, how are you so much of a bitch that you're asking out as like the manager? Like, did you think this was Leverkusen? Did you think this was some sort of underdog Cinderella story where like, oh, look at them. They're competing for the top of the table against Bayern Munich. Oh, man, they're going to win the league. That's the expectation here. And, like, I don't think you did a bad job. You only lost 4 games, like Leg was saying. But, like, you got to beat Barcelona. Like, for me.
I'm not even mad about that game.
Right. Like, what was the straw that broke the camel's back, like, over that game? Like, my biggest thing was I told you guys when we hired him, I'll let Leg go in on the Ancelotti out crew because I don't even have my thoughts together on that shit. But, like, number one, who are we going to go get? Because we're hoping Zidane comes out of retirement or we're asking Ancelotti to come back. Like,
yo,
he will.
So
like,
we can get David
hilarious
Ancelotti
thing is, like, he will come back. But anyway.
David Ancelotti for the Lolo.
The team selection by Xabi
Alonso. I'm not listening to shit about Vinny defensively. Even if you check the Barcelona game, you know who had the most recoveries? Because it was fucking Fede Valverde, but right in second, Vinny. Yeah, so I'm not even listening to none of that.
And if he wants a winger to press, then he should have played Rodrigo more because he's our best defensive winger.
My other problem is that we knew these fuckers weren't pressing. So why'd we bring in a pressing coach? Just like people are like, oh, Arbeloa really believes in pressing. Well, this isn't going to go well then.
Right.
We don't got motherfuckers for pressing.
So anyway, like I would say the biggest problem I had with them was team selection. We saw him completely fumble the bag in a bunch of big games, especially the Atalanta game, the Europa League final, where he got absolutely shellacked. And again, it's not maybe team selection this game, but it's for real. Like, how do you sub out Vinny? He was your best player on the pitch. He's finally fucking feeling himself. He's putting the ball in the back of the net. He's in his fucking bag, and you sub him off? Like, it's a terrible message to the team. You've been trying to get him to play like this for a couple of weeks now. Like, I just don't get it, man. And it's soft. Like, it's soft, Xavi. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know what everybody else is saying, but it's pretty bitch made that you want out. Like, you're leaving your team in the lurch now.
Don't ever speak on my president again. That's all I'll say. This is the only president I've ever had respect for in my entire life. Also, you have to side with the players, but I don't.
Right, like
I'll
I'm
never,
sorry,
I'll
Xabi.
never-
Like I'm not here to watch a bunch of fucking 19-year-olds try and figure out how to become Madristas. I want to watch the guys who won me a fucking Champions League go win me another fucking Champions League.
Yeah, Perez has made way too many good decisions for us to be like, wow, why did he hire Xabi? Because even if we're looking at this from the Perez point of view, if it's the wrong decision, he already nipped that shit in the butt, and we're
Right.
on to the next real
Yep.
fucking quick. I want to blame the board more than I'm blaming Perez, but yeah, he resigned, so
He
it was on
resigned.
mutual consent, which is always like they could be like, yo, we're gonna fire you, or you can say you resigned. That could have happened also.
Sure.
But if it didn't, that was pussy. The other thing I want to talk about is how he subbed out Vinny, which we all know was the stupidest decision possible from that Classico. But then he came out and he said, well, Vinny had cramps. Did you see Vinny asked to be subbed off in that game?
Nope, I saw him pretty pissed off and not
I agree.
anybody's hands.
It seemed like he was pissed off because they subbed him off the fucking pitch, and he definitely had an equalizer, maybe a winner in his boots. He was balling. And then what's even weirder is that you hear he has cramps, and then what? 3 days later, he goes away 90 minutes against some Division II side who's hacking the shit out of him, and he's got to run back and forth because we literally weren't leading at all in the match, and then we still lose. Now, all of a sudden, he's good to go 90 minutes. He couldn't handle it against Barcelona. He had cramps. But now, for the Copa del Rey against Albacete, whoever the fuck that is, he all of a sudden can go 90. There's a lot of different questions where it's like, now I don't even know if I can believe everything I'm hearing from Xabi. But then you got the other people making edits about Xabi where, like, he's got players drinking water or, like, nodding to him, listening while they're in the middle of a match. And they're like, look, they're ignoring him. Look, they're all ignoring him. And it's like, all right, well, now we're going a little over the top with it. So I will say Xabi soft as fuck. You'd think that he had some Madrizimo or, like, at least know the mentality. He was there. We had Ronaldo getting booed by our fans. Our fans are fucking dickheads. And I mean that with a capital DH. I'm from Philadelphia. They're fucking dickheads. I know what booing fucking sounds like. They do that same shit. I hate that. I fucking hate that. Yeah, you know what would have been really cool about Arbeloa promoting the academy guys is if they won the fucking game, because you got a guy named Arbeloa already going, oh, well, what I know in good football is winning. And then you fucking lost to a Division II team. So it's hard to listen to any. I don't even. I was Danny Carvajal over Arbeloa even when we signed him too. So this is why it's a little awkward trying to root for Arbeloa. He gives me real Solari vibes, which was a really toxic time for me. So not really looking forward to it. I'm always cool with playing Young Bulls, but also like got to win the fucking game. And
right.
our
Yeah. Also, like you had Camavinga on the bench.
Yeah. Danny Ceballos couldn't get into the starting 11, but I watched Casteri, whoever the fuck that is, for fucking 70 minutes. Hey, man, I want to say he was good because, he did win a Premier League title. Actually, did he win a Premier League title? He won a Champions League with Liverpool. No, because Stevie G was on that team. He definitely didn't win a Premier League title. He was good. He went from Madrid to Liverpool to Madrid. So, like, good enough to play at two of the biggest clubs on the planet. He was okay. See, I agree with you, but I feel like it's like a little bit further than okay, but not. It feels weird saying he's good.
Okay plus.
Yeah. He's okay plus. He's okay. He's one of those okays where it's like all caps. That's him. Okay. Wow. Look at that. Good for you. Not consistently. Wow. You're good. Yeah, I'm done on Madrid. We'll see what happens against Levante when we have to inevitably talk about Madrid again in about 20 minutes. So
I'm excited. I'm just super excited for Don Carlo to be back.
You got to manifest things.
Because he's good. Like, that's the thing, too, is like,
dude,
Carlos the kind of guy, he doesn't take
in
shit
Madrid.
like that personally. He's like, I'm going to go win the World Cup with Brazil, and then, yeah, I'll come back to Madrid. Carlos been fired and rehired by Madrid and won multiple Champions League. Like, that's the kind of guy Carlo is be like, yeah, I'll come back. You want me to coach? I'll coach.
David Ancelotti's in Madrid, okay? All right, moving on. My fuck yous. I had Real Madrid at number 1. Glad we got through that one. I got Newcastle on here because, like, score a fucking goal at your own crib against Man City. You cost me an absolute absurd amount of money by not just scoring one fucking goal. You dickheads. I got Milan on here.
Yes, yeah. Two fumbled bags by Milan, back to back for the Scudetto, bro.
Did Modric start either of those games?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he didn't.
One was during a Madrid game, so I definitely didn't watch that one.
I'm almost positive he didn't, so I'm about to just drop a little bit of people are saying Milan's no good without Modric.
Not to drag it back to Madrid, but like, remember when Xabi Alonso didn't want Coach Modric and got rid of him and everything exploded?
All right. To be fair, Modric started one, but not the other. So I was like half there. Oh, I got Wolfsburg on there, and I then wrote in parentheses, you ain't really do anything wrong. Nobody expected anything from you, but 8-1. Damn. That's all I wrote. I got Feyenoord on here because they don't respect coin, and fuck them. Flamengo's literally already down 2-0, so don't ever believe me when I talk about Brazilian football again. When fucking Flamengo.
There's no preseason, guys. All right, I bet it's a bunch of 17-year-olds.
No, he's 20, but his name is Jan Wallace. Do you think I'm not betting on Jan Wallace up front? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, dude, I know for a fact that John Wall sure can ball.
Fucking right. He's got a whole damn. Plus, it's a lot of their, like, oh, man, Vieira's getting cooked. Oh, yeah, there's the 18-year-old.
John Wall's cousin, Jan Wallace.
And then I got Real Betis on here. Y'all can't get me a dub against Oviedo? You absolute pieces of shit. Dude, this is old news, man. This is like,
did
you see?
He married and knocked up that niece.
Yeah, this is a wild.
This
is straight up. If you were to tell me, yo, did you see that long shot goal that Hulk hit? Yeah, that should happen.
That's what he does.
Yeah, Hulk been swinging that thing. Okay, he's got it like that. He was like, damn, this one get a little dusty over here. That John looks nice though. That newer model. Ooh. And then I have a shout out. And I'm not trying to troll or anything. Just shout out Liverpool for finally covering because they did cover against Arsenal.
Facts.
Shit, I told you guys that was a wildly high number. Like
Arsenal also finally gave us an exciting game today.
Nah, dude, did you see Martinelli talking shit? People talking shit on him, and then he scored a hat trick because I respect the fuck out of that. Also, I don't know who the fuck Gabriel Jesus thinks he is. Do you see him trying to get in the middle of every single fight as if he's not like 5'8", fucking $150? Like what are we? He needs to be careful, and he's injury prone as fuck. He needs to chill the fuck out.
That's true.
He's always trying to throw hands. Him and Richarlison are just like the most reckless Brazilians I've ever seen. Do you have any fuck yous to add, or are you good? Did you just let everything out for Madrid?
That was a majority of it. Aston Villa Crystal Palace 0-0. I want 90 minutes of my life back.
Yeah, but then they beat Tottenham, so then I wasn't mad at them anymore.
Facts. Oh shit. Milan couldn't beat Girona. You already covered that. Dortmund fumbled the bag on Friday, like we said, and Adeyemi didn't start. So that was a big shame.
Honestly, right when I got the alert Adeyemi substitute, I was like, I don't have to bet this game. I was like, I think that was the only rule Oak said was if Adeyemi doesn't start, then I'm out.
Yep, then we're not playing. Yep.
I was like, okay, huh? Because I was like, I trust them. Oh, wait, they're stupid again. Never mind.
Como, get me that dub, 1-1 draw, but go get me that dub. That was for a European spot. You gotta have that.
All right, so Flamengo just scored and then they called it back. We're 14 minutes in, by the way, guys. I fucking love Brazilian.
Yeah, so that'll about do it for me. Mostly just need to get all that Xabi Alonso Madrid shit off my chest.
Oh, it was one of those bullshit where they call a foul for fuck out of here, guys. Soft that shit over. You're calling fouls to take goals away in Brazil? What are we doing? But yeah, I hope everybody feels better. I don't.
No, I won't feel better until we fucking win a trophy, dude. Like that's the whole thing.
Yeah, that's like the whole reason you're playing right now. Do something.
It's like the whole deal.
All right. Anyway, we're going over to the Premier League. You know what I'm really excited about?
Manchester Derby.
Yeah, fucking 7:30 a.m. Manchester Derby. This will totally have goals in it. And everyone's gonna be awake and super excited for it. I think this game's at 7:30 a.m. on the East Coast. I will be up and I will be watching. I might have to. No, I think I don't. I think I close actually on Saturday, so I'm gonna watch the whole game. But I just know that the early game always gets fucking jinxed for absolutely no goals. But I'm still going for both teams to score. But the both teams to score over 2.5 number sucked. But I'm still doing both teams to score no draw. So I'm essentially doing the same thing. But then it was a plus sign to get the no draw. And I really just don't see Manchester United even getting a point out of this. People are, I feel like they're getting kind of saved by the whole like, oh, well, it's an interim manager. And yeah, this player saved us some points here and there. Like Cunha's only got so much magic in his boots. Bruno Fernandes can only hit so many penalty kicks. And if Erling Haaland continues to stay hot, and I know that you're going to try to tell me he didn't score today, fuck that bullshit offside goal that cost me money. I don't see Manchester United really having any sort of answer for them. It is at Old Trafford, if that means anything to anyone.
Is it going to be raining? Is that roof going to be leaking?
I don't know, but Haaland's good in the rain too. And it seems like they were resting.
Turns out he's still 6'4" in the rain.
Yeah. And they were resting Turkey, and then they subbed him on, and he still fucked them all up and scored. So I really, you give me a Foden, Cherky. If Marmoush comes back and says fuck a third place game too, and then you have Haaland, who's stopping that on that Man U back line? What are they doing? Who's their goalie even starting for this match? Do we know? Do we know who Man U's goalie is going to be this week? So I do think they get one. Benny Sesko can get on the end of one cross. Casemiro can somehow show up in a big game and get a fucking bullshit long shot or a header goal. Bruno Fernandes is icy from the spot. They will get me one at Old Trafford. And who's the ref? Am I betting cards? We need a ref. We need a ref call.
Anthony Taylor. You already know.
I'm about to go check his stats for the year.
Terrible ref. Always gets the big games too.
Really bald.
Really fucking bald.
Real bald.
Yeah, him and Michael Oliver are like the.
This man has 17 appearances and 65 yellow cards. I love that. His average in the Premier League is 3.82 yellows, and it's a Manchester derby. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that we can probably take 4 yellows and call it a day. And if I go look at a preview lineup, I might even start picking out actual people to get the cards too. So we're not gonna.
Oh my god, bro! That VAR review in the Newcastle game was absolutely fucking terrible, bro. Holy shit! It took like 8 minutes. And it was terrible. It was so bad.
I think it was the longest VAR check of all time, and they said it was like 5 minutes and 49 seconds or something.
I was pretty good.
Hold on. This guy's complaining about fucking English refs. Are you fucking serious? Wrong fucking show. All right, buddy. Wrong show. What are we doing?
City money line plus 100 just speaking to me in this derby.
Oh, you know what? You want to get even crazier?
Haaland to score a goal.
Yep. Haaland Wincast. Oh, at Old Trafford, the what is it? The Theater of Dreams, whatever they're fucking calling that thing now. Hasn't been updated.
The John with the hole in the roof.
The John that's always leaky. The leaky John.
The leaky John. Old Trafford, the leaky John.
That sounds like an old ship name. Leaky John.
Yeah. If we ever get boat money, we're calling it the leaky John.
Who's ever getting on the leaky John, bro? I'm not getting on the leaky John. Can we get the floaty John?
The floaty John.
Get stoned and chill on it.
The extremely buoyant John.
Yeah, fuck yeah, that's a good name. All right, moving on. We got Chelsea versus Brentford. Are Chelsea gonna win?
Minus 140 seems like they should. Brentford will get us a goal though.
I was shocked when I saw minus 140 because is Brentford, are they in shit form all of a sudden? because I do also think they'll get us a goal, but that number sucked. Wait, did that number suck? I feel like no, it didn't.
Brentford's definitely not in shit form. They've
That's why I'm
won
just confused.
three
They're
of their
literally higher
last
on the
four.
table than Chelsea is. So
They rested everybody against Sheffield Wednesday.
It's just really confusing to me. If you're a Chelsea fan, this is a fucking trap game and a half. You should be nervous as fuck for this game. And if you're like me and Oaks, we're just gonna take both teams scoring over 2.5.
Yep.
And watch all the flames go. And the worst thing that could happen is we all waste 90 minutes of our life. No.
3 of the last 4 head-to-heads have had both teams to score over 2.5. 2 of the last 4 have ended in a 2-2 draw. Both teams to score is -150. Over 2.5 is -145. Put those two together, you get a plus number. Bang, bang.
Holland 2Gs. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me also, but I don't know.
It's always problematic when you're like, just go get a brace.
Well, City just has so many fucking shooters also now. It's like
right.
Anyone can kind of score now. Shit. We got Reinders playing fucking like box to box, and he barely shoots now. It's wild to see.
It is.
This game screams 2-2. I know it sucks, right? But yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Somehow Brentford just constantly, I don't know how their team isn't actually doing even better, because invest in your fucking back line. Whoever your fucking scout is for strikers, he's balling. He's doing all the work. And then you're flipping Wissa. Has Wissa even played fucking 10 matches for Newcastle yet?
I don't think so.
The striker recruitment over at Brentford is actually crazy. So that's exactly who's going to give me both teams to score. Wow, I'm not even worried about it anymore. All right, we're just going to move on, actually. If you don't bet both teams to score now, I think you're soft. The big one that Sam doesn't want us to talk about, we got Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal. So I think Nottingham Forest sucks, and this should be light work for Arsenal. And the Arsenal money line was like -185. I think that's an awesome number. I also don't trust Arsenal for shit to take Arsenal money line and over 1.5, because I know they're perfectly fine with just holding down possession, being defensively solid as fuck, scoring off one set piece, and then just chilling, just vibes the rest of the game. Because Zubamendi looks so comfortable in there, and I always think it's so funny how any Spanish midfielder just goes over the Premier League and is just cruising. And Arsenal just got him doing whatever he wants over there. Declan Rice is getting a little bit more forward now, and even when they do want to drop him in, it's still Declan Rice at CDM, very versatile. The only one that's really been let me down over there at Arsenal is Odegaard, because he should really be running these fucking scores up. You got Gyökeres up there. You got Saka right out there. Martinelli, Trossard, whoever the fuck you want to throw out. You know who's getting really done dirty is Nwaneri. And then Nottingham Forest. What happened to you guys? Remember when you used to just cross into Big Wood?
They fired 3 managers. That's what happened to them.
I don't think the formula was that difficult, though. You know what I mean? Hey, look at Big Wood. Let's get it.
They fist fought Big Ange. Though they fought the manager.
Yeah. The problem is 1-0 is always on the card. Yeah, I know. Wait, Sean Dyche is their manager right now?
Sean Dyche is their manager.
Oh, this game's going to suck. I mean that in most respectful way.
Arsenal and under 3.5 is +115.
Oh, man. Right when you bet that, I'm just waiting to see this Arsenal just 4-0 beat down.
Right. So, yeah, trap game.
I'm on Arsenal money line now. I just think that's an easy one. -185, I would actually eat that juice.
Sure. Parlay piece, too.
Oh, you know what I'm really going to do is I'm going to do Arsenal money line, Ben White to take a shot, and I'm good. So,
there you go.
But, all right, moving on. Last English game we're going to talk about. Aston Villa versus Everton. You're getting an awesome money line number on Aston Villa at home. So I'm on the money line. I got it at -135. I have zero respect for Everton unless Jack Grealish is going to do some sort of masterclass. He's going back home, blah, 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 blah. Is he hurt again?
I don't know. He's cooled off a ton.
I can make a Jack Grealish script here. And that's about the only faith I would have in Everton. If somebody wants to give me some stats about Everton away, or like how they always have asking me his number, you feel free to light it off. Grealish is suspended. Man, more haircuts than goals. Oh, sorry.
He's only got 2 goals, 6 dimes, but only 2 goals this year.
Yeah, I know what I said. Asking me a money line for me. And insert whatever player I'm feeling that morning, shot on target, whether it's Tielemans. I'm getting awesome numbers.
Yeah, I'm a big Tielemans guy.
So, Oaks, what do you got?
I like Morgan Rogers, especially at home, especially if he's playing the 10. I don't mind him on the wing either.
Didn't he try to fight somebody last game?
Is he suspended? I don't know, maybe.
I don't know.
Probably. Who the fuck did they play last? I can't remember.
It might have been a cup match, though. But I swore he just tried to fight somebody. And I was like, all right, this guy's getting cooler and cooler. Sorry I doubted him. Oh, no, he's not suspended for this. I wonder what game that was. Oh, damn, they didn't even give him a card for that? Oh, they don't give a fuck.
So, yeah, it's all I like Aston Villa a lot. They're playing super good football, 3rd in the Prem. Have a nice little points cushion on Liverpool, but you don't want to get too comfortable with that. You're at home. Go get the dub. Minus 135 is a really good number. If you can still snipe that, take it, because I think it's going to be like minus 170 by kickoff.
Yeah, agreed. All right, moving on. We're going to España. Es no football.
It's La Liga.
Yeah, it's just La Liga. All right, we got Real Madrid versus Levante. So, boys in white got to go back to the Bernabeu. Again, they're going to get booed to all fucks. It's going to be terrible. The number I really liked was Madrid money line, obviously, and both teams to score. The Madrid money line can't do it for me by itself. You got to add the both teams to score. It's a plus 145. Only reason I'm really going for the both teams to score, I don't have that much like, wow, our team's dead. It's more of just who the fuck's playing on the back line? Who do we have back there? Because I know Levante got a bunch of ex-Madrid players probably that I'm going to have to go deep dive their fucking roster and figure out how many people I got to bet for shots on targets and how many people are going to score against us. But especially if Courtois is not fully healthy and ready to go, I don't know if he's it might have just been a cup match while Linian was in, but we did have like 11 players that just weren't available for selection, which is, great to see halfway through the season. And then you get your board saying, yeah, you're not making any signings in January. Oh, sick. We'll just play with half a squad. It's fine. Thank you. I don't know how they would really keep the 0. If they want to bring in a straight Castilla fucking back line, that's just like, you know what? We're getting this fucking clean sheet. Maybe like a Mighty Ducks type of shit there for me. But I'm on the both teams to score. And Madrid has to win at home. You can't lose to Levante. Especially if you're Arbeloa and the interviews you do. You can't lose again. You cannot lose.
I'm just mad that I have to wake up at 7 a.m. to check the lineup to bet player props on this game.
That's a fair point. Yeah, what is that, the 8 a.m. game? 8:30?
Yeah. So if I see Rodrigo, I'm betting Rodrigo. Because that man is in fantastic form. And I expect to see him starting pretty much every match. And I don't know, I might take some Vinny stuff. We'll see. There's a lot to unpack with this new team, and I am really mad that I'm going to have to do it at 7 a.m. on Saturday hungover.
Yep, feel that. All right, moving on.
I will probably be making French toast and calling leg, though. So,
ooh, French toast. All right, moving on. We got Real Betis versus Villarreal. If Isco is playing, this game would be a fucking banger. If Isco is playing. He's not, so I'm taking Villarreal and draw no bet. It is at the crib for Betis, but I'm getting a minus 110 number on the draw no bet because, to be honest with you, if this game doesn't lean Villarreal, it screams fucking tie. It definitely doesn't scream Betis handling business unless Isco is playing. I'm trying to manifest Isco just being like, you know what? I feel better.
You know what? I woke up feeling dangerous today. I chanted my inner Baker Mayfield. I'm going to go out there.
Well, like them old like 2004 milk ads where it's just like star athletes with a milk mustache. I'm just waiting for him to be like, "Did you see the mustache? Yeah, I'm good. You know what? It's like completely fine. We're good. Let's get it."
Yeah, I'm with you here. Batiste will get us a goal. I love both teams to score here, but I'm with leg Villarreal in the draw no bet. Very, very bettable number. Villarreal playing really good football right now. The over 2.5 is kind of low. So both teams to score over 2.5 if you don't want to pick a side, but I don't. You'll get like plus 300 if you want to take Villarreal and both teams to score. So if you want to get a little riskier with it, get plus 300, plus 350, somewhere in that neighborhood. I like Villarreal on the money line here. But Batiste will score.
Will they?
Anthony? Yeah, at home.
You know what has been fucking just printing money is Anthony shots on target outside the box. Love that. Moving on. Honestly, one of my favorite fucking La Liga matches because the same thing happens, it feels like every single fucking time. Real Sociedad versus Barcelona. And it's weird because Sociedad will like show some backbone when they go to the Camp Nou sometimes. They've even come away with points. They've come away with all 3 points. But then as soon as Barcelona goes into their yard, they beat the dog shit out of them. It is actually kind of wild to me. And I'm not even doing anything too risky here. I'm just going Barcelona money line over 1.5. It's sitting at minus 140. Feel free to add in Ferran Torres, 2 shots on target or a goal if he starts. Same deal with Lewandowski. If you're a Lamine Dick rider, 5 shots. Definitely don't do anything on target, though. I haven't seen that in a minute. Fermin Lopez has been printing money for me on the shots on target. Rafinha is still just absurdly good at offense. And Sociedad looks terrible. I think the number on Barcelona is going to absolutely get fucked over the next 3 days because Sociedad is actually that bad. Oaks, what do you got?
Yeah, you're getting insane value on Barcelona minus 165 here. Sociedad's in terrible form. They did just get a Copa del Rey win over Osasuna and somehow pulled a draw versus Atleti out of their ass. But at home, they lost to Girona 1-2. They lost to Villarreal. They did beat Bilbao in the Basque Derby. But yeah, Barcelona should handle their business here and do it pretty thoroughly. Barcelona also probably pissed off last time they were in Sociedad. Sociedad beat them 1-0, and that's like the first time in a long time that's happened. So I look for them to come out and try and beat the absolute shit out of them.
All right, next one. This is the last Spanish game, and it's a complete Oaks and Legs game. So, Celta Vigo versus Rayo Vallecano. The line sucks, though, bro. I'm only getting Celta Vigo at like plus 115, and I feel like I do fully believe in Celta Vigo. I was just kind of hoping Vegas didn't know about it yet because Rayo Vallecano is still ass away from home. I don't care what anyone says. Oaks, what am I doing here?
I like both teams to score here. Let me pull this up real quick.
I'm trying to figure out if Rayo Vallecano are worth betting away from home to score.
They couldn't get one versus Elche, which kind of sucks, but that was right after.
Bro, they're averaging less than a goal a game, even at the crib. So
yeah,
they low-key scored more away, which is sad, and it's still under a goal a game. So they make me nervous. That being said, Celta Vigo's defense. Hold on. Do I want to say something bad about their defense? What if they have a crazy home record? Because Celta Vigo's defense to me is just kind of.
They don't. They've coughed up 13 in 10 games.
Yeah, so that's the only thing that would back you on the both.
They're also 2-5-3 at home this season.
Yeah, they're not the best at home. That's why the odds made me really upset.
No, I like the both teams to score at minus 108.
It's really fucked because the game kind of screams tie, but I know Celta Vigo should handle business here. I need Rayo Vallecano to just straight up not. If they score, I'm fucked. Like if Rayo Vallecano scores, I will have zero faith in Celta Vigo to get me a second.
They started all backups today versus Alves in the Copa del Rey match.
Who was it, Vallecano or Celta Vigo?
Vallecano.
Okay.
Palazone did sub on and get a red card though. So
What a guy. Good guy. What a great guy. All right, we're going over to Italy. I have a
he
couple.
was on the pitch for 8 minutes before he picked up that red.
Good guy. Good guy. Stand by it. Stand by it. All right, so we actually have a Thursday game, and then I got a couple more Italian games for you. So we got Como versus Milan. One, kits are gonna look fucking gorgeous. And we get the blue versus the black and reds. That's fucking beautiful. And two, they have just some of all, like my favorite player props, just all at the same time on the pitch. So I love the both teams to score. Milan has been heavily letting me down, so I don't even feel very confident if I was to be like, yo, Milan's gonna win this game, Milan money line. That I might have done that if this was like a month and a half ago. I'm not gonna do it now. Even when Pulisic's healthy, man. Now I can't even be like, well, Pulisic's not there. Boo, Italy, don't respect coin. I can't argue with him on that. And it's all Milan's fault. And Como didn't score last game. So that's why both these guys, they owe me. That's why I'm pretty much it's gonna be a fucking sweat.
It's a huge game for both teams.
Well, if you take both teams to score over 2.5, it is genuinely gonna be the fucking longest sweat of your life. And I really hope that it's just a first half bang. You're good. But I love the both teams to score. It's just getting that third goal just seems I don't know who's going to get it for you because I want to tell you Leao. I want to tell you Pulisic. I want to tell you Modric got one in his bag or Modric will orchestrate one for us. I want to say Chukwueze is going to come back from loan and maybe cut in from the fucking
Salamackers has been playing well for Milan too.
Salamackers. I'd rather have Chukwueze. What a shit fucking
facts.
Stupid fucking deal.
Chukwueze been balling though. He played well for Nigeria at AFCON too.
Well, they just got knocked out today.
I know they did.
I was very sad about it.
Yeah, I'm with you all the way. Both teams to score. Whether or not we get the third goal or this ends up 1-1 is going to be interesting. So I'm with you. I like the both teams to score a lot.
All right, so the next one, I literally just have to ask Oaks how confident he is that they can get me a goal because that's the only thing I'm betting, which is Napoli versus Sulo. I'm on both teams to score. I think it was plus 125. Yeah, plus 125. I fucking love that number.
Yeah.
And I wanted Oaks to, you know what? I don't hate Sassuolo on a double chance here. I wanted him to say it so I can feel even more confident about my both teams to score. And I hope Sauce does it for me. I might parlay. I might do a little this would make my entire day parlay.
Sassuolo definitely gets us a goal.
If they could just get Lone Samacha and I could go, yo, Samacha,
right?
Sauce, both teams to score. That's a dream. All right. I have one more Italian game and then an Italian question for you.
Okay.
Bologna versus Fiorentina. This is like what I would call the Italian version of a Leg and Oaks game. I want to say like Fiorentina getting that tie against Milan impressed me, but like I wasn't actually impressed at all. Whereas Bologna, they just have a guy on their team that I know at any point can just make something happen out of nothing. I don't see that from Fiorentina. And you got Bologna at home. So I can't even be confident and be like, yo, give me the both teams to score, and Bologna's going to handle business at home. I'm not confident enough to say that in Fiorentina's offense. So I do think Bologna handle business. I think you're getting a good number on Bologna at home. But also, anytime Bologna has to play multiple games this week or the week following, it feels like that's all they're thinking about. So, very Italian jersey game, by the way. Very Italian. Mind you, these teams are both from Italy, too. So, what do you think?
Bologna's had a really tough schedule. They're playing twice in the same week here. They're just not super deep. It was impressive to draw Como, but, you know, getting shellacked at home by Atalanta 2-0 wasn't a good look. You know, going to the San Siro, we knew Inter was probably going to beat the brakes off you. Tying Sassuolo is not a great look.
Whoa.
Beat down by Napoli, not a great look.
It's not a bad look. Defending
but champ. At the same time, like, Fiorentina is not impressing. Like, tying Lazio 2-2 isn't impressive. Beating Cremonese 1-0 isn't impressive. Losing to Parma is a misery. I don't know. I like both teams to score here.
Yeah, who scores for Fiorentina?
Somebody.
Oh, okay. That was a good answer.
Yeah. I mean,
Fiorentina is literally in the relegation zone right now.
I know both teams to score at -120. I just think Bologna has been going through schedule hell. I think they get right tomorrow early, +120 versus Hellas. You should probably get right there, but you should also let like old man Orsolini rest.
Fiorentina is 0-5-5 away from home. That's crazy.
That is
Also, do you
crazy.
see they're trying to sign Jack Harrison?
I did not know.
Yeah, I don't know. It popped up. Flamengo, the guy that got his goal taken away, did score. So we're good, guys.
Nice.
We're still in it. Last Italian question.
Fiorentina's only scored 7 goals away. I'm way
Yep.
less confident. Actually, you know what? I hate that. Can Milan beat a beverage?
They're
better.
playing Lecce. They better.
Yeah.
That's your answer, because I was about to say, I was like, can
They
they?
better.
They can tie the fuck out of them.
They better.
I know for sure they would tie the fuck out of them. That's never mattered if they were better than a team. Come on. I got a German game for you. Leipzig versus Bayern Munich. We're getting in the Bundesliga. We're getting an incredible number on Bayern Munich against Leipzig in 2026.
Facts.
Incredible number. -155 for Bayern Munich money line and over 1.5. I don't know if you know this, but Harry Kane's on that team. Elise's on that team. Luis Diaz is on that team.
Byron Arsenal money line parlay, baby.
No, I went Bayern, Arsenal, Barca money line parlay. That's my parlay.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, these teams won't fuck up.
Oh, it would be a real shame if they all lost.
Yeah, the 3 road favorites. That would be a real shame.
Yeah. Oh no. What if one of them lose? Oh fuck. That would be so sad. I don't know if you guys remember when I said how like Wolfsburg just lost 8-1 to this Bayern team, and then Bayern went and they had a really challenging. Oh wait, no, they didn't do anything. They've been chilling, waiting to do that shit again to Leipzig. So, did you see Harry Kane's one goal where it's just like, why don't all strikers do that? He literally just stood top of the box and just stood there, nonchalantly passes it into the top right corner. It's like, I feel like it actually is that easy. Like he made it look really easy, and the amount of times that I see Vinny taking that shot and it just doesn't even hit a rectangle, I'm like, dude, how can you still not shoot? Like, how are you? You're a professional footballer, man. What else are you doing besides practice? It's like if Steph Curry just stopped being able to hit threes, and it's like, well, do the 3-pointer thing. That's how Harry Kane's just fucking light ass top right corner shot was. Do you think Leipzig can score?
Probably, but I don't know.
I was gonna say maybe.
Yeah, let me look at this. How many goals have been Byron given up away?
Hold on. Do Bayern give up goals away? When do Bayern give up goals?
6. They've given up 6 in 8 matches.
Do you think
and 2 of them were to Union Berlin.
You think Leipzig is going to be one of those goals?
No, I do not.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay. Well, maybe Benny says, "Oh wait, you don't have any good players anymore."
To be fair, Leipzig have only given up 6 goals at home, but they have yet to play Bayern.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I'm going to get. Okay, just making sure.
They do have the second best home record in the Bundesliga, but again, they haven't played Bayern.
Oh, okay. And then who is the best away record?
Yeah, that would go ahead and be Bayern Munich, who have 27 goals to 6 allowed.
Fucking same, Sam, and I'm still pissed about it because I looked and I was like, "Word, it hit," and then I checked, and then they took the goal back 5 minutes later. I was like, "How? What minute are we in now? What?" Like I was watching it while I was at work, so I just kept being like, "What? When did it?" But for 5 minutes, it was at this. I should have just cashed out. Like I was bugging out the whole time. I have one last game to talk about, and I really just need to bring it up so you guys know that I'm saying this again. It's Endrick's home debut, baby. So, as we said, as soon as Endrick enters this starting 11, I think his third touch was literally a fucking 35-yard missile that went off the post, and then he delivers no matter what on the debut for Lyon. But it wasn't at home. We're playing titties at home, and my man Endrick's scoring. Brest, y'all ain't shit. Leon's back. What's good? We have a number 9. Fuck you. Oaks, tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. Endrick's going to put up 20 goals in the French league.
Damn, in 6 months?
Yep.
I would be happy with 15. So to see 25 is going to be sick.
Leon's got all the incentive to start him. Like, this guy's going to average a goal a game.
As a Leon fan, feel free to put up 25, though.
Yep.
All right? Feel free to put them up.
He's going to be putting up Kobe numbers. He's going to be putting up Benzema numbers, son.
I was so tempted to get an Endrick Leon jersey. I was so tempted. Because I did order jerseys, and I was just like, you know what I got, though? It's going to be fire, is the Portugal Eusebio shout-out ones that are black and gold, and the Black Panther ones. They're fucking fire.
Yeah.
But I was so tempted to get that Endrick John. I was like, dude, he's only going to be there for literally 5 months. I was like, but that kid.
But that kid's going to go hard, though.
Thanks. All right. Those are all the games I have for you guys. We got a wheel for you, though.
Wheel.
Dude, they moved all the buttons on this website, man. I'm just fucking
A.
They got me all fucked up. I'm like scared that there's a big red button down here now, which is like leave studio. What? Why are you putting that right next to the share button?
Yeah, why you put that right next to the wheel button, dude?
What the fuck? Do you not know how much weed we ingest before these shows? What the fuck's wrong with you? Have a little bit of understanding here. I'm gonna refresh this just so the wheel's spinning because it makes me feel better. Oof.
Xabi spinning. Yeah.
Hold on, now I gotta make sure all the shit's on.
I didn't buy spinners for them not to spin, leg.
You get it. You get it. Dude, where did my hide button go? What are we doing here? Do I have to literally make the screen bigger? Like what are we doing? Oh, is it oh, okay. Damn. Yo, I swear it used to just be a little checkbox. Yeah, whatever.
What up, new wheel?
Schick didn't play. So we're gonna let Oaks go first again. Here we go.
Samantha also didn't play.
Move with the rhythm. Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut.
Oh, it's the football. La Liga. Who you got?
It's no football. It's La Liga. As long as he starts, I'm going to take Louis at plus 120. Otherwise, give me Rafinha at plus 150 because Sumatra also didn't start last week, which was upsetting.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It's fucking whack. All right.
I don't want to do it, but you can't give me a plus number on Lewandowski like that.
Back. I just need people.
Move with the rhythm. Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut.
We got the double booty butt cheeks.
That's a double. Doubling up. Double booty. All right, guys, if this is your first double booty, I get to spin twice. And rather than picking a league, we just pick a position. All right. And Oaks is going to be the deciding factor of if that player counts in that position. All right. None of y'all get shit saying this. All right. There we go. All right, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
As a cam, can I get Cherky? Or is he a wing?
He's a wing.
Can I get Elise?
He's also a wing.
Dude, they're fucking playing attacking mid on their fucking lineups. That's all I know. I'm getting shafted here on this whole cam bullshit.
You can get Elise. You can't get Cherokee though. Because technically everybody's a cam that's not
hold up. So to me, you got the striker up front, and then these are all attacking mids. That's all I'm gonna say.
You can get Elise, but yeah.
Because I'd rather have Luis Diaz if I'm getting Bayern attacking mids.
You can have.
All right, we're gonna go Luis Diaz. Do I remove this or just close it? I forget what I usually do. I'm going to remove it.
Yeah, because you don't want to get canceled.
Wait, let me see if I can get a plus sign.
Sam, they're both wingers, but like, we're splitting hairs here.
Is Bruno a cam still? Because hasn't he been playing like an 8?
Yeah, he might. I would give you Cam or CDM on Bruno, to be fair.
Yeah, see, I'm in the same boat, but I also watched Cherokee a fuck ton at Lyon where he
Right.
played.
Yeah, exactly.
I know for a fact he's a cam, but for City, my man been playing like more wing, but they also play where it's like Holland up here.
Right. And then you just 4 guys that are wings, but
That's why
also,
I'm like, is this a wing or an attacking mid? What do we call it?
Right.
I just want to see what Holland's number is because if it's a plus sign, I'm taking him. But I don't know if it will be because Man U sucks.
I mean, it's got to be almost a plus number, right? Because
almost doesn't help. No, it's minus
they're
1.
plus on the money line. Give me a second here.
Minus 140 for him. So I'm gonna go with
minus 120. Yeah, I mean you can get minus 120.
I'm gonna go with Semenyo.
Okay.
Wait, does he count as a wing or a striker? Because he's gonna be playing fucking wing for City.
Right, he's gonna be playing wing here,
All
but
right.
he's been striker all season, so I'll give you striker on him.
All right. Nah, fuck that. I'm just gonna take Ekitike.
Ekitike.
Right. Silva and Doku Desamina are wide players for City. And yeah, but then they also will just float all the way out wide. So then I'm going to just get into all the worst arguments. I just know that in FIFA, I'm putting all of them in attacking mid. And they can go wherever they want because they're all cams in my mind. Like, if I had to pick the position for them, it is cam. Welcome to Pep Ball. What would I know about Pep Ball? I haven't been watching it for over a decade. You also know that guy played I forget what team that was for a while. But anyway, I got my 15. Oaks, you ready for this?
Yes.
All right. I got Madrid money line, both teams to score versus Levante plus 145. Mallorca double chance on the island against Bilbao. Yes, that's how far you have fallen, Bilbao. Minus 155. Yeah, I'm eating all the juice because fuck Bilbao. They got me fucked up right now. Villarreal Drano bet at Betis minus 110. Barca money line over 1.5 at Sociedad minus 145. Man City money line at Man U. That's plus 100. Arsenal money line at Forest minus 185. Yep, a lot of juice eating them. Newcastle money line at Wolves minus 140. Aston Villa money line versus Everton minus 135. Como Milan, both teams to score minus 135. Napoli Sassuolo, both teams to score plus 125. Leverkusen Drano bet at Hoffenheim minus 110. That one is just more of like, yo, Leverkusen, you can't be this bad. That's pretty much where I was at with that one. Bayern money line over 1.5 at Leipzig minus 155. Lyon money line versus Brest minus 155. Chelsea Brentford, both teams to score minus 1. I can't read that number. Minus 120 or minus 150. I can't tell if it's a 2 or a 5. I want to say it was a minus 120.
That sounds right.
But then it's the Premier League, so now I think it's minus 150.
What game?
Chelsea Brentford. It's probably minus.
It was minus 150. Yeah, minus 150.
And I did Man City, Man U, both teams to score, no draw. Because I do think Man U will get one. I just don't know how they would ever beat Man City. And then my parlay is Barca, Arsenal, Bayern, all on the money line.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't have 15. I haven't been betting as much recently, so I still obviously watch all the games and do the handicap and stuff. But right now, money's been tight, so I haven't been gambling.
What are you, like, paying to survive life?
Yeah. It turns out that rent, it's got to get paid every fucking month.
Yeah, they still want that shit?
Yeah, it turns out.
Even light in here.
Yeah, when your truck dies and you got to buy a new car, that's also kind of expensive.
Yeah, it is. That shit's trash. All right, that's all I got for you guys. Make sure you are following us at 2FootTalk. That is on the Twitter, on the X. Link is right down in the description. You can follow us at 2FootTalk, at TWO Foot Talk. You can follow me at Youngley. You can follow Oaks at BurrOaks77. If you wanted to get anything to support any of your squads, you want to support me, you want to support Oaks, you just like wearing dope-ass pineapple shirts, tftdrip.com. Link is also down in the description, tftdrip.com. If you're watching us on the Twitters, on the X's, go to 2FootTalk. Link's right in the description there too, tftdrip.com. Oaks, anything to add?
Indiana, Miami should be a banger, but I think Indiana.
I'm on Miami. Fuck Indiana. A Bella Danger. All right, that's all.
Shout out Carson back, living the dream.
True that. All right, that's all we got for you guys. Fuck what you heard.
It's what you're hearing.
We are 2FootTalk, and we're out. Peace.